especially at rural scales, when we, it again comes back to this. We might have assets, we usually creating infrastructure and assets, but it comes down to maintenance, but also sensitizing people how to use these assets so they are able to function the way they're supposed to. So
thank you, Aparna. So I got the mic late, so now I have four things to discuss. Okay. So first of all, thank you CDD India for this commendable job of bringing the problem and the solution together. So we have on this platform problem and solution both, right? I will just give an example for that. So we have Lokesh sir over here who is having a private STP. We have Syed sir over here who is having a school. He does not have a STP because of the fund, and he has the STP to treat water. Now we need to connect both of them, right? Yes. So these kind of things can help us. So this is the platform where we can do all these things. Now, with respect to Deepak sir, with your discussion, I'm taking it on. So when you said, I believe that there are 60 apartments that you said in Electronic City, right? And we have made a rule of STP for 120 flats. Now, I think that a rule should also be made for the composting also. Why? Because there are, because I have been going on in all the apartments. So, but the instrument is there, things are there, but things are not working. Why? Because there is not a strict rule regarding composting. Right? So you are the person who can implement these things. Why I am taking this, although we are all talking about wastewater, grey water, but why I am talking about waste, just waste, because that is the root of everything.
Yeah, just to clarify, okay, Bangalore Apartment Federation is a private federation, it's not a government agency. Okay. So that is one. And regarding the policies, of course, whatever is there from the government, we are following that. We are also working with the government agencies to form some policies, and maybe we can work with that. The major challenge that the apartments follow is, especially recently, 2-3 months, any policy that is coming, it is increasing the maintenance for the residents. And if you all stay in apartments, you know, you understand what the challenge it is, even to increase 100 rupees, right, for one flat. Nonetheless, we are working with all the apartments, and when I say 60 apartments are part of our federation. There might be many more apartments which are still not incorporated with us. We are trying to reach out to them as well. But yes, we will see what we can do.
So here I am to say that we should not make strict rules, maybe guidelines. Yes, and I think for guidelines there need to be an awareness. The awareness is the first thing that sir was also telling from Panchayat, that awareness is the basis of everything. And as Aparna was saying, the sensitization. Now we are talking about sensitization for lower income houses, but we need to think that sensitization for urban houses is also, like, they are also not sensitized. Now, one point there I wish to say, that being a federation member, and when we are talking about waste, we think that our waste, we are organized, you know, we have apartments, we have organized, but our waste is also going to some landfills only. And that is creating wastewater for some other channels, which CDD has not taken consider right now. Maybe later you will consider that. So we need to understand the root cause of everything, waste. Not unsegregated waste, which is going somewhere into the landfills. So here I am saying that we need to have an awareness for these big buildings also. And I would say that Electronic City does not have a very, good recycling centers or something like that. We don't have any closed recycling center where we will send everything like HSR layout, as I have seen. But we have local Raddiwalas. If we segregate properly, a lot of our waste will already go to those people. The only problem is segregation. Now, to the second point from sir was talking about the rural part or lower income houses. So there also the main problem is awareness. Why we are getting this compost, wet waste and dry waste together, and we have to just go by that area, closing our nose. Our kids have to suffocate there because the waste is mixed and it is going to the water. So the dry waste and the wet waste, if it goes separately, first of all, it will give money to the people who are creating those waste, the dry waste, and the wet waste can give them compost and everything. So I am asking or requesting that whoever has the capacity, so we should have a local which is near to our place. It should not be like, you know, we are asking people, you should do this, you should do that, but the solution also should be near to them. So that ways. Sensitization, I think I covered.
Excellent.